Hey guys, Death Muncher here, and how's everybody doing? I got a fairly short game of demolition. Well, it's short for a game of demolition. It's only about 6 minutes long, and I'm using the Galil with dual mags, but really the gameplay is not the point. Um, if you haven't watched my latest video, I think I probably said that I was getting a job, and this week was my first week. I was working. Today was my last day for this week. It's Friday. Well, actually, right now it's Saturday, 1 in the morning. But yeah, and my job has been going pretty well. I actually work in a warehouse for a car parts company called eTrailer.com, and basically, I work in the warehouse stocking hitches and stuff. And it's a lot of physical work, and right now it's actually pretty boring because basically there's not a lot of work coming in. You know, it's winter, no one's going camping to where they need to pull a trailer or whatever, so no one's really buying hitches at this point. But everybody keeps telling me in the summer it's gonna pick up, so I'm looking forward to that because work gets boring if you have nothing to do. I mean, I only went in for a half hour today when I'm supposed to go in for about 4 hours just because there's nothing to do at all. I'm working about 20-hour weeks. I'm going in after school. I'm working about 5:15 till 9, so 3 hours 45 minutes, about 4 hours. And like I said, I'm just stocking hitches, and there's plenty of other car parts that they have there. And basically, right now they're upgrading to a new system using basically what they call it is a gun, and it's like the guns they have at Walmart where they scan things with that are too heavy to lift up onto the conveyor belt. And it reads the barcode on the object, and it tells you where to stock it. And they're just now upgrading to the system. It's kind of confusing to get used to, but there's a lot of problems with it so far. And you know, you can do probably some pretty big trouble if you mess some stuff up. I mean, I haven't been yelled at yet, but I've been being super cautious about where I put everything, and it kind of makes it a little hectic. But overall, I really like the job, and I'm having fun with it. And the only downside is I don't have a lot of free time, and I'm really tired for most of the day. You know, in school, I'm starting to fall asleep more. I'm sure everybody who's in high school knows about sleeping in class. Actually, talking about sleeping in class, last year I had a teacher for world history, I believe it was, who just about half his class just slept through the entire class every day, and he didn't really mind, except for well, I guess he did mind, but he would never tell you to like wake up or whatever. And there was one side of the classroom that was falling asleep more than the other, so he moved me and a couple other people over to the other side. Like, we trade seats, and we, instead of us perking the other people up, we started falling asleep too. So basically he just gave up on our side of the room and let us sleep if we wanted to, and when the other people tried to go to sleep, he would actually make them stay awake and work and stuff. So that was a fun class because all I did was sleep all day. I was actually a pretty heavy sleeper in that class. I remember one day, well, I don't remember, but I remember my friends telling me that my best friend, while I was sleeping one day in class, he was like slapping me and stuff, and everybody was joking around about it and laughing. The teacher didn't mind, and I didn't wake up at all, and he was like slapping me around and stuff. And then they were gonna let me sleep past the bell, and that would have been bad because I would have woken up and a whole other class would have been in there, and I would have had no idea what to do. But luckily I woke up before the bell went off, and you know, my face was a little sore for the rest of the day. But other than that, that class was a lot of fun. Oh, it was actually not a lot of fun. It was a nice rest from the day. But now that class is over with, and in my new social studies class, if you will, it's not really social studies, but I guess that's like what the core subject is, social studies. My teacher's a fag. Like, not literally, he's not gay, sorry if I offended anyone, but basically, if he's like, oh yeah, you guys can sleep and whatever if you guys stand up in the middle of the classroom and can sleep standing up with your eyes open. So like, yeah, so he was being a douche about that. But I guess, you know, you're kind of being a douche if you're sleeping in the class. But anyways, back to the job. Like I said, I'm tired a lot, and I'm probably only getting 6 hours of sleep a night, which isn't enough if you know anything about like how much sleep you're supposed to get or whatever. I think you're supposed to get 8. So right now it's 1 o'clock. I should have probably gone to bed a while ago to catch up on sleep, but I really don't care. I'm actually usually always tired. And watch this right here. Come on, I should have got this guy. There's no way. I definitely had him. But once again, the goalie feels. Yeah, I said the goalie feels. But the goalie fails in the fire rate section, and I should have used the AUG during this game. And right here you can see this is a pretty nice line of sight for trying to keep people off the bomb. Normally when they're defusing it, they're going to be on the left side, so they have a nice line of sight that way. This video is almost over. And the question of the day is, what was your first video game console? Mine was a Sega Genesis. I only had 2 games for it, Home Alone and Sonic, and I had no idea how to play Home Alone. But leave your answer in a comment below, and I'll read it, and I'll see you guys next time.